Sixers lead by 11. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. At one stretch in the opening period, they built up an 8.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been a clinic from Gilbert Arenas.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And so in the game for the 76ers, we've got Gilbert Arenas. He's out there with Richard Hamilton. Bird out there with DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Pettit in at the 4 spot.
When Cousins plays with that kind of force, it really puts the defense in a pickle and typically leads to him being fouled.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
You know, Cousins was part of the U.S. national team that won gold back in 2016. He said it was always a dream to play for his country, and when he got the chance, he didn't waste it.
And he's good on the second. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Knicks. Down by 12. To the middle. Here's Irving. He doesn't hit that one. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Down low. Here's Hamilton. Cousins trying to free himself up. Nice shot by Hamilton.
One of the top passing bigs in the league, Cousins whips around passes with purpose and precision.
Here's Irving. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Bird's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. To the middle. Here's Cousins. Great play by Bird to set it up. Bird's got his 4th assist in this one.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
New York, no good that time either.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
No good from Hamilton.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Here's Westbrook trying to get open as a bucket. And he uses the glass on the layup. Westbrook's got 8 points.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Hamilton against Marley. Outside Arenas. From the arc. It's rebounded by New York. A decent amount of time left as they try to find a way back into it.
Yeah, but it will be soon if they don't start cutting into this deficit.
Here's Irving. He feeds it to Ibaka. Pettit grabs the board. Pettit's got his 5th rebound in this one. Bird outside. Here's Hamilton. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's Bird. Cousins trying to free himself up. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
Well, this is par for the course from Bird. I mean, once he gets in the rhythm with that laser focus of his, he's hard to slow down.
Here's Westbrook. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. He's got 10. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Pass to Cousins. And they double up Cousins. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You too.
And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
And so here is New York. Knicks trail by 16. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Here's Westbrook. Pettit grabs the board. Pettit's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Passes it to Bird. And there's the pass to Arenas. And he gets it to go. Arenas has got 16.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. Another miss by Westbrook. The 76ers leading by 18. Here's Pettit. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. While there's a break, let's take a look at this past month's assist leaders among small forwards in the NBA. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
It's been a hot shooting night for them, too. I mean, they've hit a lot of those mid-range jump shots.
And the first one drops.
And Pettit is a force on both ends, an incredible scorer, who also is an incredible rebounder.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Leitner's checked in for Cousins. Butler comes in for Larry Bird. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Hamilton. Davis is subbed in for Gilbert Arenas. No good on the second free throw. Knicks trail by 19. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Inside. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Here's the break. And Butler sends it back. They get it back. Ibaka, the pass to Floyd. A second chance effort. Trying to get open is Ibaka. Pass to Marley. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. Carter, he's checked in for the 76ers. Hughes comes in for Kyle Korver. And here are the Knicks now. 19-point game. And here's Marley outside. Russell against Butler. Outside, Davis. Floats one, and it's good on the way in. Davis has got 6.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Russell. Marley against Hughes. Pass to Floyd. Mitchell outside. Drills the three-pointer. 16 points for him.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around you.
Out to the wing. Here's Leitner, defended by Ibaka. And the rejection by Ibaka. To the paint. Here's Smith. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And Floyd knows how to get his guys going now. Like seeing him concentrate on moving the ball.
For New York, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
Yeah, and Smith's such a talented offensive player. Whether he's operating in the low block or facing up from mid-range, he creates problems for the defense.
Mitchell against Hughes. And it's Smith with the rebound. Smith has got his 6th rebound on the night. Marley against Butler. Knocked loose. One-on-one fast break. Lays it up and banks it in. Hughes got his first bucket in this one.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
And here we go. Mitchell is doubled. Passes to Smits. New York moving the ball around. The pass to Ford. Pass to Smits. 5 to shoot. To the inside. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. And New York making a change here. Heinsohn's checked in. Then for the 76ers, Joakim Noah's checked in for Wendell Carter. And it's Cassell in for Davis. Pass to Cassell. Here's the floater. From outside the arc, got a piece of it.
Boy, the size of Smith so intimidating. The 7'3" Hawk who uses those big hands to turn away shots.
Four on the shot clock. Here's Cassell.
He still hasn't been able to convert from the field. He's just struggling to find his shot.
That 3 off target had some space there after the little pump fake. Count it, and the 76ers lead has been cut down to 11 on the bucket for Mitchell. And here are the 76ers now. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Hughes, the pass to Cassell. To the wing right side. Here's Leitner. Noah finds Butler. 5 on the clock. But they get it back. On the wing. And it's Mitchell missing.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
3-pointer. Butler. You can't get that one. So New York will take it the other way. Passes it to Marley. Here's Heinsohn. Hughes covering. Noah with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Mitchell in the corner. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Mitchell's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Knicks. Mitchell against Hughes. At the elbow, it's Noah. 5 to shoot. To the wing on the left. Here's Cassell. No good again that time.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
The Knicks shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. Russell Westbrook's checked in for New York. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for the 76ers. Bird comes in for Caron Butler.
And how fearless is Donovan Mitchell? I mean, as a rookie, in his first playoff series, he went off for 38 in a closeout game against none other than Russell Westbrook.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
Yeah, things things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
The 76ers making a change here. Hamilton's checked in. Now let's bring up the 2K leaderboard. Here are the top rebounders over the last month. Fifth on the list, DeMarcus Cousins.
He must be spending a lot of time in the weight room because he's shown such strength under the basket.
Westbrook against Cassell. To the left side wing. Now here's Cousins. He's guarded closely. Clock at 4 to end the drought. Nice jump shot. Good. And the 76ers lead by 7.
Beautiful pick by the big man, Cousins.
Westbrook dishes to Mitchell. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Cliff Hamilton picks that one up.
And that's Mitchell at his best, playing the quarterback on this offense and leaving the D grabbing for air.
The Knicks have been excellent at the free throw line here today, a flawless 6 for 6.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
Free throw drops for Mitchell. The 76ers leading by 4. Here's Cassell. Now the pass to Bird. A three-pointer off the mark. On the wing, Marley. Back to Westbrook. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Bird.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
It's up a 3. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
Just such great consistency on that jump shot. Even though he's not always squared up, Bird terrific in the catch and shoot game.
That's good, and the 76ers lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket for Mitchell.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Pass to Cassell. He dishes it to Noah. To the paint. Here's Bird. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, and every generation or so, a player comes along who can be considered a true superstar. Folks, that's Larry Bird.
Bird hits them both. And so it's New York with it. They trail by 7. Outside Westbrook. Goes up on the wing. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Pettit's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And that one, good. Arenas has got 18 points in the game.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
It was the exact same kind of offensive showcase for him in their last game, too. When it happens this often, that's not a pattern. That's characteristic.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Here's Arenas. Got a piece of it. Westbrook with the steal. The shot, no good. The third quarter comes to a close. 76ers ahead. They lead by 7. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. They've got Heinsohn. Marley is out there with Russell Westbrook. Then there's Irving. And it's Cowens in at the center. That's the 5 for New York right now. And so Cousins will bring it up for Philadelphia. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. It's tipped. Here's Hamilton. Here's Pettit. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds. But they still come up empty. Irving kicks to Westbrook. For the 3. It's good from long range.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in that first half.
Arenas passes to Bird. Hamilton outside. Clock at 6. Pass to Pettit. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Heinsohn. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Knicks trail by 6. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. 18 feet out, and that one's good. Westbrook's got 9 points here in the second half.
Nice play call there. Down the stretch, getting him the open look.
Yeah, I put that one on the defense. I mean, they can't leave him open at this stage.
Bird outside. This is it to Pettit. Great play by Bird to set it up. Bird's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one.
And the focus of Pettit, really impressive. I mean, love watching him score over the defense, especially this close to the basket. He doesn't waste any opportunity.
Count it, and the Philadelphia lead has been cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Irving.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Here's Cousins. Again, Philadelphia.
Back to the basket, facing up. Cousins can still score with the best of the bigs in the league.
Outside Irving. Lobs it up for Ibaka. And Ibaka slams it in.
And the slithery agility of Ibaka. Not many guys can go up with him to stop the catch and dunk.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. A chance now to check out the Knicks' upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in San Antonio and going up against the Spurs. And then on Monday, they'll head back home to host the Indiana Pacers.
And looking at the schedule, it isn't ideal in terms of the upcoming games with the amount of quality teams they're going to be playing, but it's also a good chance for you to get some confidence and really see just how good you are.
You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Good work defensively by Ibaka. Irving against Arenas. On its way from Ibaka for 2. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Ibaka's got 4 this quarter.
And with a slower than average shot release, sometimes Ibaka needs more room to fire off that jumper, but does a good job that time with a hand in his face.
Feeds to Marley. Hamilton with some nice D. The 76ers leading by 3. Cousins inside, covered by Irving. Hit it. Up again. It's good on the putback.
DeMarcus Cousins battling his way past the defender there for the putback throwdown.
Westbrook kicks to Irving. Outside Westbrook. Here's Collins. He's guarded by Cousins. The pass to Marley. Shot clock at 5. A three-pointer, no good.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
They double-team Bird. Back to Hamilton. Good. And it's Bird picking up the assist. And now it's an 8-point 76ers lead. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Bird against Irving. Back to Marley.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Here's Irving. And it's rebounded by DeMarcus Cousins. Cousins has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Now the dish to Hamilton. Back to Cousins. Got a hand on it, and they get it back. Bird outside. Tries again. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
New York calls timeout.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
It's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the break, I heard Tom Thibodeau as he talked with the team. He was not happy with their play. He told them, we're getting outworked out there. Simple as that. We got to dial up our effort. Kevin, we'll see if we have enough to get it done.
Left side Arenas lets it go with a 3. He can't get that one to fall. So New York will take it the other way. Outside Irving. Pass to Collins. To halt the run. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 3 assists in the game.
Cowan is a physical player. He seems to welcome any challenge the D throws at him. Remarkable at scoring, even while getting knocked around.
Arenas, good.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Westbrook with a wide open look, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Westbrook's got 12 points here in the second half. Bird kicks to Cousins. Back to Bird. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
And you know, in the painted area, Bird has a variety of moves, can take you either direction and finish with either hand. He's a nightmare to defend, and believe me, I woke up in sweats many a times dealing with that guy.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by.
But only if you grind hard enough to get yourself in tight before the shot goes up, guys. You've got to get your work done before the shot is attempted.
Here's Arenas. It's good. Arenas has got 23 points.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Irving can't hit. The 76ers leading by 10. To the middle, here's Cousins. It's good, and it's Arenas with the assist. Arenas has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Outside Irving. Pass to Cowens. Some nice passing by New York here. Left side Westbrook. Basket good. 20 points for him.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
And here's Arenas. Trying to get open his Bird. Oh, and the jam by Arenas.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Passes it to Pettit. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Pettit's got 6 here in this quarter.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Westbrook passes to Irving. Kicks it to Marley. Over Pettit. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Philadelphia leading by 14. Now Arenas. Bird outside. From deep. That's in, coming off an assist from Arenas. Arenas has got assist number 7 for him tonight.
Yeah, we always talk about the great range Larry has on that jumper in the gym range. Case in point right there.
Irving. And there are the Knicks with another bucket.
No idea what they were thinking there defensively. I mean, that's a shot he makes often.
Philadelphia's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the 4th. Down low. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Here's Irving. No good off the back of the rim. Philadelphia shooting straight 49% from the field. And it's Arenas penetrating. It's deflected. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. For the Knicks, Isaac's checked in for Irving. West comes in for Marley. And Murray's subbed in for Russell Westbrook. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Casale is checked in for Gilbert Arenas. .129 left in the 4th. They double-team Bird. Here's Pettit. There's the pass to Casale. Pulls it up. Another miss by Philadelphia.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
West outside.
Shooting from New York, Doug West at the line for 2.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And the first one drops. And both free throws good for West. There's a minute left here in the fourth quarter.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the 76ers.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching any lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season. Murray, the pass to Isaac. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Murray. There's the 3. Gazelle grabs the miss. And so the 76ers can now just hold on to the ball. Hughes with it. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need
And there were a few sharp-looking guys getting off the Pelicans team bus earlier on. Their only thought now is coming away with a win on the road. What a gorgeous nighttime view from high above us. A moment now to check out who's leading in the All-Star voting.
And a lot of fans and players interested to see how this thing all turns out.
He's gotten his share of votes, but there are still a lot of players in front of him.
And it's just been tough in the East this year. Kevin, so many guys are having huge seasons. Even getting near the top 10 is impressive.
A great All-Star weekend it'll be. We'll keep you updated as we get closer. Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Jermaine O'Neal out there with Johnson. Then there's Mourning, and it's Cousy in at the point guard. And for the Hawks, they've got Brook Lopez. Pippen is out there with John Stockton. And it's Green, and it's Sampson in at the 5 down low. Here's Johnson. Green with the block. Now for the teams that are clearly rebuilding, should they simply play the young guns, Greg, no matter what, or they make them earn their minutes?
Kev, I don't know that there's a right answer to that. I think it's really about the personnel and the personalities of the guys on that roster. And really, the front office should play a big role in that as well. But it's a hard call. You got to believe enough in those young guys to say, hey, that's our future. We're going in that direction. But you still got to also take care of your veteran guys who are kind of setting the table for your future.
And so here is New Orleans following the miss by Draymond Green. And the shot goes down.
I tell you, Cousy is pretty crafty down there on the block, has that sense of how to score in traffic.
It's stolen by Johnson. Finished off the break.
And what started it all, terrific anticipation on the defensive end.
Most teams now are looking to play with pace. No better way to ignite the break than off a turnover.
Now here's Pippen. He's coming off a 34-point game against the Rockets in Houston. Green inside the three-point line. Here's Sampson up and in on the layup.
And the lid comes off the basket after 4 straight misses. They finally get one.
Here's Cousy. Pass to Birdsong. Here's O'Neal. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Now here's Pippen. Lopez. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen.
Can't let Lopez get comfortable down low. The second he does, there's no stopping.
Cousy passes to Johnson. And stolen by Stockton. And there's the pass to Pippen. He dishes it to Sampson. Back to Pippen. Inside. And Lopez throws it down.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Johnson, the pass to Cousy. Stolen by Stockton. Outside, Green. They get a hand on it and taken away by Johnson. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Pippen with the steal. Back to Stockton. Kicks to Green. Trying to get open is Lopez. Green, no luck.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Pass to O'Neal. And O'Neal gets it to go. O'Neal's got his second bucket of the game to go.
It goes down, but with no defender near him, no need to go to the fadeaway.
Green, the pass to Lopez. Mourning with some nice D.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
Here's Johnson, and then Johnson with the dunk.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Now here's Pippen, still looking for his first bucket in this one. And that one is good.
Yeah, almost impossible to keep Sampson off the boards, and even harder to prevent the putback. It's just not his size. It's his nose for the basketball along with tremendous quickness.
Here's Birdsall after the basket by Atlanta. Here's O'Neal. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I got a few minutes to catch up with Alvin Gentry. This is the first meeting of these two teams, so he didn't know exactly what to expect. But he does know that he wants his guys to attack offensively. He feels their success on that end will dictate their success through the game. So, guys, we can expect them to be aggressive from early on.
All right, David, we'll see if their strategy will pay off. Greg centering their efforts now on generating points.
Yeah, and I can understand what they're trying to do here. Come out of the gates with some heat.
And it forces your opponent's best scorers to expend energy at the defensive end. Makes the strategy a win-win.
And the shot is good from Johnson.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Now here's Pippen. The feed to Stockton. Over Kuzi. That's tipped, but he recovers it. Clock is at 3. Here's Green. Ball's knocked loose and taken away by Johnson. Here's Kuzi. Pass to Birdsall. No good from outside. The Hawks trail by 4. Stockton outside. Feeds it to Pippen. Knocks it loose. Here's Sampson. Uses the glass to drop it in. Sampson's got 6.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. Now the superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history of champions, to win. So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
You know, Kevin, it starts on your best player, and I think you go from there. Obviously, in today's game, spot-up shooting is critically important. And then you got to factor in versatility. You need guys that can guard multiple positions, that give you some rim protection, but obviously that can also shoot the basketball. And I think it's critical having that instant offense guy coming off the bench as well to when your team's in a bit of a funk, somebody you can trust to kind of light a fire.
Good point.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Pass to Lopez. Here's Moncrief. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, and consistency is the name of the game for Moncrief. Anytime you play him, you're in for a night of all-around basketball.
The Hawks making a switch here. Walker's checked in.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
The pass to Thorpe. Jackson against Ellis. From the high post. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. And the Pelicans lead by 2. Now Moncrief. 23 points for him the last game against Houston.
And his defense was absolutely outstanding, especially his 2 blocks, which helped turn the game.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Scott. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Brook Lopez. This is his first free throw of the game. That's good from Scott. Scott hits them both. The Hawks trailing. And here's Moncrief. He has 6. For 3, Ellis hits the three-point bomb.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Scott against Moncrief. Here's Thorpe. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Jackson. Ellis with some nice D.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Passes to Lopez. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. Now it's a 3-point Hawks lead.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, both teams in the zone early. Stops have been almost impossible to come by.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. That's good from Scott. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently. How about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back
George
to how about Kobe going to the Lakers. McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit. And I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
Now here is Moncrief. He has 6. Stripped away. Outside, Scott. And there's a minute 45 left in the first quarter. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
Again, New Orleans turns it over.
And a moment now to look at the numbers for Brook Lopez. How he did last season. Averaged about 11 points a game, almost 2.5 blocks and 4 rebounds. And not many players possess his kind of ability to protect the rim. I mean, you look at the block total, pretty remarkable.
All shots he's changed just by challenging them. Such a luxury to have someone like this as your last line of defense.
Moncrief. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. The first free throw is good. Moncrief hits them both. 1:27 left in the first. Pass to Thorpe. Pass to Jackson. 6 to shoot. Here's Scott. That shot missing. Ellis with some nice D. The Hawks leading by 5. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
Here's Sampson. Plays it up and in on the nice reverse. Sampson's got 8.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Moncrief against Scott. From deep three-point range, Sampson pulls it in.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
Bridges, he's checked in for Atlanta. And then for New Orleans, Haywood comes in for Williams. And it's Gallinari in for Thorpe. Pelicans trail by 7. Scott with the ball. He's got 7. And the pass to Gallinari. The fader. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Although Gallinari's used more to stretch the floor, he has the size and skill to do damage from mid-range.
We've got more in store for you right after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And for the Hawks, guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
And you know this, most of the time, offensive rebounds generate high percentage looks.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So for New Orleans right now, Haywood is out there with Gallinari. And there's Jackson. Then there's Scott. And it's McDaniel at the 3, the small forward. And Moncrief gets it to go. Pelicans trail by 5. Scott dishes to Gallinari. Here's the 3. Connects from three-point range. Gallinari's got 5.
When you're talking about Gallinari, he's always been a solid three-point shooter. Very consistent over the course of his career.
To the middle, here's Sampson. Pelicans pull it in. And this matchup with the Hawks, it's their first meeting of the season.
And in their 2 matchups last season, they came up empty both times. Not really too shocking when you see how they fared overall. More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Now here is Moncrief. 10 points for him. Ellis, that's good.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Scott, the pass to Haywood. Gallinari down low. Working on Walker. Walker with some nice D. It's Moncrief on the wing. Got it. Good job in the low post. Moncrief's got the lead up to 7 now for the Hawks.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Now, here is Gallinari. He's got 5. Here's what the Atlanta Hawks have lined up on their schedule. On Monday, the Los Angeles Lakers will come into town. Then on Friday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game. Greg, so many people know your story. Born and raised in Las Vegas, it must have been an amazing feeling then to lead UNLV to its only championship.
I mean, Kevin, you know, playing in front of so many people you know has its pros and cons.
Right.
But to be a part of that 1990 championship team and the only one we've been able to hoist and to have my jersey hanging in that rafter, it's humbling, and yes, it brings back a lot of fond memories.
Like historically good, right? When you think of that team, what that meant, it has a historic place.
It does. We felt like we were able to etch our mark in terms of the lures of the game of college basketball. Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Here's Mourning. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
And they continue to control the glass.
It's Pippen on the win. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. 6 on the shot clock. Three-pointer. No good on that one. And New Orleans will come the other way. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Bucks in Milwaukee. That'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road. Back to Johnson. Let's go. Green with the rebound.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. And great job from beyond the arc this quarter. They are now shooting the 3 at almost 60% for the game.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
He's checked in for Robinson. And New Orleans also making a change. Jermaine O'Neal's checked in for Gallinari. Pelicans trail by 12. Passes it to O'Neal. Now Johnson. To stop the run. That shot no good. Good work defensively by Pippen.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Lopez kicks to Stockton. Pass to Pippen. And here's Green outside. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. Pippen's got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Jackson passes to O'Neal. Johnson surveying the floor. Lopez with the steal. Green in the post. Guarded by O'Neal. And it's Green missing. Last outing for the Hawks, it was a loss to the Rockets.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd. And that's obviously easier said than done.
Yes, the other team is feeding off that enthusiasm. You have to try and match that energy.
The Pelicans have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from Jackson. Now here's Stockton. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Rockets in Houston. Green taking his time here. Back to Pippen. And it's Mourning with the rebound. Mourning's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness. That's how you set the table and everybody gets to eat.
Now here is Moncrief. He's got 14. Atlanta again missing. Outside Jackson. Johnson right side. Shoots over Pippen. That's good, and the Atlanta lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Johnson.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
Pass to Moncrief. Buries it down low. Moncrief's got 8 points in the quarter.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Birdsong, good.
And how about the attitude of Jackson? Just an extraordinary passer who knows how to orchestrate a team.
Lopez outside. Stockton outside. It's rebounded by New Orleans. O'Neal's got 6 rebounds in the game. Johnson against Pippen. Tipped away. Pippen with the steal. The pass to Stockton. Lopez with the ball. O'Neal's there. Pelicans trail by 9. Here's Birdsong. He kicks to Jackson. Pass to Birdsong. Trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. And the rejection by Pippen.
And it's always been about the effort defensively for Pippen, known as a stopper and a fantastic shot blocker to boot.
And the Hawks making a change here. Rivers checked in, and the Pelicans making a change here. Four on the clock. Shoots it. And the shot is long. The Hawks leading by 9. Pippen dishes to Green. And the 3 off target.
He really can't buy a bucket, but his teammates have his back.
Johnson, the pass to Birdsong. Here's Kuzi. Stockton with the defensive effort. Here's Rivers, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you know, for all of his production, Rivers really is the emotional leader out there. Very intense and extremely confident.
The first one falls. Thorpe, he checked in for the Pelicans. Rivers hits both of them. Here's Kuzi. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
The baseline J. It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Johnson.
That turnaround shot is clearly one of his favorites. He loves going to it anytime he gets an opportunity.
Rivers finds Green. Releases. Atlanta gets it back. Lopez. That one goes. Count it. Lopez has got 8 points.
Salvage the possession. He's a terrific offensive rebounder.
Poke loose. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. And here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the league's top shot blockers from last season. Brook Lopez is second.
And shot blocking is the element of the game that I think he cares about the most. That's where he puts in that effort and energy.
Here's Kuzi. 9 points last game out. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block.
I tell you what, he has gone stone cold here to start this quarter.
Pelicans trail by 11. Johnson, that's for 2. That one off the back iron and out.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
Pippen, no luck.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Kuzi can't hit. The Hawks leading by 11. Right side, Green. The dish to Rivers. Green kicks to Pippen. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Outside, Green. Good on the three-point shot. Green's got 6 in the quarter.
And right now, Draymond is just cooking. Immediately firing, having confidence in himself and knowing he can knock that one down.
Kuzi passes to Birdsong. Johnson down low, guarded by Pippen. The officials call a traveling violation.
And all the turnovers, guys, are hurting his team. I mean, he's continuing to just give the ball away.
Ellis is checked in for Atlanta. Atlanta's gone 4-7 on three-point shots in the second quarter. Rivers passes to Lopez. Ellis dishes to Rivers. They kick it out to Green. And he's good on the 3-ball. Green's got 9.
The versatility of Draymond, this team thrives off it. Does both the big and little things.
Pass to McDaniel. Here's Thorpe. He's guarded by Ellis. Trying to get something going. The slam dunk by Thorpe.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Lopez kicks to Green. And he banks in the layup. 11 points in the game.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Pass to Thorpe. Ellis against Jackson. Good.
Just taking what the defense allows, and that's a shot he'll make all night.
Outside Pippen. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Jackson against Ellis. Here's Kuzi. Green with the block.
You know, so much of Draymond's rim protection comes from positioning, but this time, he just flat out got it.
Here's Ellis. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. And the Hawks lead by 17. Well, for New Orleans, shooting straight 49% from the field. Outside Jackson. Thorpe against Green. It's hauled in by Pippen. The Hawks leading by 17. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Last outing for the Pelicans. It was a loss to Indiana. Here's Kuzi. Down low. Here's Thorpe, and he makes good on the layup. Thorpe's got 4 this quarter.
And that's his strongest trait, the unselfishness from Kuzi. Fantastic at realizing when one of his guys has an opportunity for a clean look.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. Back right at...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead. They just exploded in the second quarter, grabbing the momentum and running with it. Basket after basket, and they played stingy defense. Now they've got a halftime lead that's going to be very difficult to erase. Kenny, what was your take on Atlanta?
The thing I've noticed more than anything is how well they spread the floor at the offensive end. Their spacing has been fantastic, and the end result has been a lot of good.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Sidney Moncrief having a dominant impact in this game.
You know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
And some of it's just a mindset. He came into this game with a very unselfish approach, and his teammates have benefited from it.
They've got Stockton. Brook Lopez is out there with Draymond Green. Then there's Pippen. And it's Sampson in at the 5 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Lloyd Pierce.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Green against Johnson. And then Johnson with the dunk.
And everybody out of the way. I mean, clear the lane. We've got some rims to rattle.
What a sensational play to get to the rack for the slam. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Shot clock at 6. Pippen, the pass to Stockton. Over Kuzi. Stockton can't get it to go.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
And the wide open shot from Green. No good with the triple.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
Here's Birdsong. Now O'Neal. He's got 8. Rebounded by the Hawks. Lopez has got 5 rebounds tonight. On the wing, Green. Back to Stockton. Outside, Green.
Draymond just fooling the D with the shot fake. He has really worked on making that an effective part of his offense.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Draymond Green. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Green.
Known for defense and rebounding coming out of college, Draymond Green has surprised some scouts with his early production on the offensive end.
Pelicans trail by 17. Here's Kuzi. He's got 6. On the wing, Johnson, guarded by Green. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Birdsong, and misses it off the right side of the rim.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Out to the right wing. Sampson kicks to Pippen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Johnson. Off the left rim and out. Pelicans trail by 17. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Knocked away. Fast break. Here they come. Here's Pippen. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Pippen's got 9 points.
Yeah, you got to respect the quickness of Pippen. Just terrific at getting to the right spot there in transition.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Kicks it out to Johnson. Morning inside. The shot. No good. The Hawks leading by 19. And here is Serbia. Now the pass to Moncrief. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. 18 points for him.
And just an excellent slasher. Moncrief with the great burst and body control, and of course one of the stronger guards in the league.
Here's Johnson. O'Neal trying to break free. Johnson gets the bucket. Johnson's got 4 points this quarter.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
Stockton dishes to Sampson. Gets in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Johnson outside. Right wing, just 5 to shoot. Drops in the tray.
If you relax on him out there, he's going to make you pay every time.
Atlanta leading by 18. Stockton passes to Moncrief. And that one is hammered home.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And the Pelicans with possession here. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's O'Neal. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Sidney Moncrief.
Yeah, easy call.
The Pelicans have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department. First free throw is good. Atlanta making a switch here. Smart's checked in. O'Neal hits them both. Stockton with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. He feeds it to Moncrief. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
In a moment here, let's check out the numbers for Smart. Last season's performance for him. He put up about 13 points a game last season, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. And no secret, he can score the ball. Number 1 on the team last year.
He loves being the go-to guy. You can see it in his swagger. And boy, he sure lit it up last season.
Outside, Scott passes it to Johnson. Gets that one through the hole, make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
Here's Moncrief, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
He's gone 6 of 6 from the free throw line. Alinari, he's checked in for Jackson. Moncrief hits them both. Pelicans trail by 20. Pass to O'Neal. Walker with the rebound.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
And that one drops.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Johnson outside. Poke loose. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks.
And let's take a look at Danilo Gallinari's numbers. Good season for him last year. 8th in free throw percentage. And with that effortless stroke, he climbed all the way to the top 15 in three-point percentage.
And again, you gotta love his commitment to excellence. He owns the free throw line. It's truly an impact part of his game. Here's Simpson. Out to Moncrief. Fires for 3. Pelicans with the rebound. On the wing, Johnson, guarded by Smart. Johnson gets the bucket.
And this team's struggles are not his fault. He's putting in work at the offensive end.
The Hawks leading by 20. Now here is Moncrief. He's got 24. Kicks to Sampson. Out to the right wing. No one covering. Stockton's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused, and they've executed.
Back to Johnson. Left side, Scott. Pocket 6. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here. And he makes the first. Ellis is checked in for the Hawks. Rivers comes in for Stockton. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. So he gets them both.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
The Hawks leading by 21. Now Moncrief, field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
Scott against Rivers. Scott, good. Scott's got 13.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
Rivers bounce pass. Jackson against Moncrief. Here's Simpson, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Pass to Scott. 5 on the clock. Takes the 3. Scott missing again. Atlanta leading by 23. Ellis outside. Rivers surveying the D. Ellis outside. Here's Moncrief. Got 26. Here's Sampson. Count it. And he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
Yeah, second chance points again. A huge problem for this team.
Jackson from long range. Rebounded by Ellis. Ellis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Rivers passes to Moncrief. Outside, Walker. Here's Ellis. And a little luck that time, but it drops. He's got 13.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Reason why momentum can flip so quickly. We see it time and time again. Teams giving up big leads.
Here's the teardrop.
And Sampson literally takes away a part of the floor when he's out there. Don't even try to get shots off in this area, or that's what's going to happen.
This has been a tremendous quarter for him. Everything he puts up now looks like it's going in.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Jackson drives in. Shot to stop the run. Here's Thorpe. And it's blocked. And now here's Rivers, the fast break opportunity. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Let's take this chance to see which of last season's teams had the most second chance points in the league. In third, the Pelicans.
This was a team that was really savvy when it came to getting position under the boards and then getting those offensive putbacks.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Scottie Pippen's checked in for Doc Rivers. Brendan Haywood, he's checked in for New Orleans. And so Walker nails both of them. New Orleans has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Scott against Moncrief. And finished off by Scott.
And this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Here's Pippen. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. We've got 33 seconds left here in the third quarter. Jackson passes to Thorpe. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Thorpe's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Great move. This is what you get when Thorpe's being aggressive. He's a high percentage shooter in that painted area.
Scott against Moncrief.
They're over the limit. That's his 2nd personal foul.
There may be long-range shooters with better numbers than Ellis, but no one has more confidence. There isn't a shot from any spot on the floor that Ellis doesn't think he can sink.
With 2 seconds left, here's Lopez. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. It's Atlanta opening up a huge gap. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. Thorpe is out there with Haywood. And there's Jackson, and it's Birdsong in at the 2. And that one falls for Robinson. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. There's the pass to McDaniel. Here's Thorpe. That one drops for him.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
Goes up on the high post. Moncrief's shot is off. Jackson against Moncrief. There's the feed to Haywood. Oh, he misses the dunk. Hawks shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. The drive by Ellis. They double team Ellis. Outside for Robinson. Lets it go from deep. Pelicans pull it in. Here's Birdsong. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Moncrief against Jackson. Now here's Moncrief. Defense right on him. The layup off target. Here's Birdsong. It's tipped. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. Here's Serbiak. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Great pass to set your man up with a high percentage look.
Smart's checked in for Atlanta. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. Gallinari's checked in.
Yeah, and Serbiak loves shooting the ball. All he needs is a little daylight, and he is ready to fire.
And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter now. Shoots the three. Rebound by Serbiak.
You like that he's still attacking, but the results tonight just haven't been there.
They get it back. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Jackson looking it over. Passes it to Birdsong. Here's McDaniel. Feeds to Haywood. 6 to shoot. Here's Birdsong. And the Pelicans miss again.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
Gallinari against Smart. He lobs it up. A flawless finish on the alley-oop.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Birdsong. Good, nice job down low. Birdsong's got 4 this quarter. Atlanta's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. And here is Serbiak. Here's Robinson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
At the line of the Hawks, Mitchell Robinson. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That one is off. The Hawks making a switch here. Stockton's checked in. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the 4th. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Here's Jackson. That one doesn't go. Good D by Stockton. Here's Bridges. The shot's good.
Look at the space he had on that one, though. There's an obvious speed mismatch between the two.
Jackson passes to Haywood. Gallinari surveying the D. Robinson pulls it in. Here's Stockton. And he converts the layup.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Here's Jackson. Robinson with the block. Pass to Zerbiak. This is to Smart. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Here's Birdsong. Pass to Haywood. The pass to Gallinari. Knocked loose. Bridges with the steal. Some solid defense from Gallinari. And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. He dishes it to Jackson. He kicks it to Haywood. Passes it to Gallinari. Jackson from long range. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Rivers, he's checked in for John Stockton. Johnson, he's checked in for New Orleans. Just 4 to shoot. And again, no good by New Orleans.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
To the inside. Robinson, that's good. Robinson's got 5 points now this quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Gallinari outside. Jackson in the corner. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson. And the Pelicans making a change here. Williams is checked in.
Substitution for the Pelicans. Herb Williams.
So here's Gallinari. Outside Jackson. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought.
I don't know how many misses that is in a row, but I know it's ugly.
Bridges dishes to Rivers. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Shooting for Atlanta. Doc Rivers. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Rivers hits both of them. It's been a pretty tough stretch for them.
And this will be an important possession. It's really essential. They put a stop to this run, and the best way to do it is by great execution.
And Gallinari throws it down.
Leaving no doubt about that one. Gallinari active, getting to the rim.
Rivers with it. Pass to Bridges. And Bridges jams it in.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Here's Jackson. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Rivers passes to Zerbiak. Bridges against Williams. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Clearly a foul.
And the first one drops. Scotty's checked in for New Orleans.
At the line for the Hawks. Mikal Bridges. 2 shots.
Both good from the line that time. Well, for New Orleans, shooting in the fourth quarter down around 31%, not playing with as much energy here lately. Here's Jackson. Kicks it to Williams. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 6 assists now in the game. Now here's Rivers. Pass to Bridges. Beyond the arc. Scott pulls it in. The Pelicans shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Now the dish to Jackson. Haywood kicks to Scott. And finished off by Scott.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunny. And the pass to Zerbiak. Jackson against Rivers. Passes to Zerbiak. Shot clock at 5. Robinson down low. Working on Haywood. They grab their own miss. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Pelicans. Here's Scott. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
That's only the first turnover, guys. He's been safe as an option for them at the offensive end.
It's Jackson with the drive, and it's blocked. Haywood gets the bucket.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Pass to Bridges. Smart on the wing. Back to Bridges. Wants to get it to Robinson, and does. In the corner, Smart with it. Count the basket.
And for people who would like to see Smart take fewer threes, that mid-range J is a welcome sight.
Here's Scott. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got assist number 8 now on the night. Pass to Zerbiak. Smart on the wing. Here's Robinson, and Robinson throws it down hard.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Robinson with the block. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. Walker's checked in for Atlanta. On defense, the Hawks. Right side, Williams. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And Atlanta gets called for the foul.
Shooting for New Orleans, Herb Williams. At the line for 2.
Two shots.
First free throw is good. And Williams drops them both. Now Rivers. And there's the pass to Walker. Smart dishes to Rivers. He feeds it to Walker. 2 points. That one goes.
That's outstanding decision making there to change his shot and find an open teammate for an easy basket.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Atlanta.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The first one falls. He hits both from the stripe. Well, for New Orleans, shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. And Robinson comes to help. And here is Scott. Gallinari outside, fires the three. Rivers gets the rebound.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Off target at the rim. Gallinari down low. Guarded by Serbiak. Haywood, no good. And so it's Atlanta with it. Robinson up top. Smart on the wing. Back to Robinson. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Smart finds Robinson. Just 5 on the clock. Jacks up a three. Williams with the defensive effort. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance.